Здравствуйте! Good morning, good day, good life. I'm Lena, project manager, super crazy busy with work, project deliverables, risk and deals. But I identify the risk occurrence. I provide the stakeholders with deliverables. And I close the deal successfully. Do you want to share my success? Hello and welcome back to Pola Accent Maker, your professional accent coach. Today we are covering words and expressions from one of the most popular and common business areas. It's such a shame that so many of these words are massively mispronounced by business professionals. Well, I hope not any longer. So, let's get to work and let's attack these challenges. So let's start with our key word, which is not project, not project, but in a British accent we say project. Project, I have short O, pro, and then ject with a, project. However, it might also happen that you will hear a version with reduced ending and it will sound like project, projects. So you can pronounce it with a full ending, project, which is going to be more popular, or reduced ending, project. In the American accent, it's exactly the same and it's analogical when it comes to reduced ending. You can say pra with a, project with act, or you can say project with a reduced ending ict. Project or project. And our second word is something that I mostly hear pronounced like failure or failure. Whereas we should say failure, there is double yacht. Failure, 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 failure. And when it comes to American accents, it's failure, not failure. Failure, failure. You pronounce final R, but you still pronounce yod. Failure, failure. And how about this one? I usually hear efficiency, so all mistakes possible. It's not a, it's not fi, it's not shie, and the stress isn't placed on the third syllable. It's efficiency, efficiency. So I don't say a, I say I reduce the beginning then I stress fi like fish, fi, then I reduce shin and say efficiency, efficiency. And when it comes to American accent, it's simply efficiency. It's exactly the same, efficiency.
In our example, due to the lack of efficiency, our last project was a total failure. And in American accent, due to the lack of efficiency, our last project was a total failure.
In our next word, I usually hear control or control and controlling. And we should say control. I reduce the very beginning. Kun, I don't say con, I don't say con, I say kun. But I round the second syllable. I don't say troll, like troll, but I say troll. It's control, not control. That's not enough. Control, control, and controlling. Controlling, control. And in the American accent, you also need to round it. It's can, reduced beginning, control. So even though it's a little bit more closed, it's still rounded. Control and controlling. Controlling and control. And our next word, I usually hear network. And it's not work because the word praca we pronounce like work. There is a long work. So we say network, network. However, in a fast and casual speech, we usually have a glottal stop and we skip this T, and as a result it sounds like network, network. And that's actually something that you will hear mostly among Americans. It's network, network, network and networking, network and networking. In our example, it's hard to control the growth of social network. In the American accent, it's hard to control the growth of social network. And one of the most popular keywords when it comes to project management. These are not stakeholders, but these are stakeholders. Stakeholders, you have two stresses, stake and holders, but the most important thing is to round holders. These are not holders. It's hold and holding, hence holders and reduced ending. Stakeholders. And in the American accent, we say stakeholders. Even though the sound is a little bit more closed, we still round it. Holders, stakeholders. And another word that every project manager deals with on an everyday basis. These are not deliverables, as I very often hear. This is deliverable, and these are deliverables. Not de, but de, le. You stress the second syllable like deliver, delivery, deliverable. And then, if you want to be very proper, you can say deliverable with these extra little schwas. Deliverable, deliverables. But the thing is that in normal, casual, fast speech, we would say deliver, we would skip this schwa here. Deliverable, deliverable. And in the American accent, it's exactly the same. We can say deliverable or deliverables, but most frequently people are going to say deliverable and deliverables. Deliverables. In our example, the stakeholders want to know the project deliverables. And in the American accent, the stakeholders want to know the project deliverables.
Did you find this film useful? Great, but it was only less than 40% of what I've prepared for you. Would you like to get the remaining 60%? It will soon be available in my online course about pronunciation for business. Follow my Facebook, Instagram and newsletter for details about the course. Let's take your English to another level. Stay tuned. Pola Accent Maker, your professional accent coach.